Hey Plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. So we're in David's car today because I drove my little self down to Southington, Connecticut, because it was the only place that I could think of around here that has a Walmart that isn't like absolutely awful and terrifying. So I've been seeing a lot of people finding, or hearing about a lot of people finding, some pretty cool stuff at Walmart, and Walmarts around here just kind of suck. So especially this time of year, it's February, so it's cold out, but we're at the Home Depot first in Southington just because it's easiest to go to first. They don't usually have a lot here. I have no idea what to expect. They might have some good proven winners. I have no idea. It's very hit or miss here. And then we're gonna hop over to Walmart next and see what they have. Hopefully they at least have plants. They close their garden center this time of year, and usually they don't have any plants. So we're gonna go into the store and look to see if we can find a plant display somewhere, anywhere. And then we're gonna go to the Lowe's and see what they have. So I haven't been here in a while. I genuinely do not know what to expect. So let's go find out what's going on at Home Depot. Okay, Home Depot. Hopefully they have something exciting, maybe. Okay fam, so we are at the Home Depot in Southington, Connecticut, and right away I am seeing these really cute cyclamen, some assorted succulents. They have these lithops, also known as brain rocks, for $5.48, and then they've got some pretty epic cacti going on down here. I don't really know what any of these are called, but they're pretty big and they're pretty cool. And then over here we've got some anthurium, the orchids, the usual stuff that you would expect to see. Some cute terracotta pots here. We've got some pearls and jade pothos, a few different dracaena varieties, some ferns. These larger ones up here have some really nice philodendron. I'm not exactly sure which type this is, but it's pretty cute. And it looks pretty healthy, so I'm not mad about that. They've got some really nice looking ficus shiverianas here for $20 in these white containers. And then just some random stuff down there. A lot of common things, some nice Dieffenbachia over here. Really big fan of these, 1998, even though I cannot have them in my home. And then I wanted to show you guys this really beautiful ring that I got from a company called coppertist.wu. This is the hognose snake ring. This is in oxidized silver. It does come in a lot of other materials, and I just think he's so stinking cute. And I have a discount code for you guys. They've got a sale going on right now for Valentine's Day. If you use my code JAC25, that's JAC25, you can get even more off than what is going on the website up until February 15th. So definitely go and check it out. I'll leave it linked down below for you guys, but I had to show you how cute this hognose ring is, and I will spare you from talking more about my actual hognose and my reptiles. If you guys are interested in that, I will happily make more reptile content for you, but I do post a lot of it on Instagram. So back to the plants. We've got our trending tropicals here. Nothing out of the ordinary. It has been a little while since I've seen a white night philodendron, however, so I'm not mad about finding one. It's just maybe not the cutest one that I've seen. So there's some sago palms here, some more Dieffenbachia, tons of golden pothos. These ones are $14.98. Can never go wrong with a golden pothos. And then down here they had some cute Maranta that's not looking terrible, but everything else doesn't really look all that great. Lots of ivy. And then these hanging baskets up here had all the different pothos varieties. These ones I think said $19.98 for this neon pothos. Some Maranta, lemon lime Maranta, never mad about that, for $15.98. One of my personal favorites, one that I definitely plan on replacing eventually. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any Maranta, but I was only being half serious. I really like them. I think they're so pretty. So some floor plants over here, lots of ZZs, tons of Monstera deliciosa, some Dracaena, and then they had some more of these Ficus shivriana, some Calathea macoyana in here, Philodendron Birkin, a couple of really nice looking ficus, like this Ficus Taneki. I'm pretty sure these ones are $30 for this size plant in this container. This one's just really particularly beautiful in my opinion. The Taneki is one of my favorite plants, just period. I think ficus in general are a little bit underrated, Ficus elastica. Anyway, because they are a little bit easier than other ficus. And then we had some really nice alocasia here for $16.98. I think this is the pink dragon, but I could be terribly wrong. I genuinely don't know. $9.98 for this Syngonium. I think this is a berry illusion. I'm not sure, but sometimes Costa Farms has them labeled and sometimes I remember things. And these orchids with their weird fake colors. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Something about it feels unnatural and it makes it feel unattractive to me, but I'm curious if you guys like these artificially colored flowers or how you feel about artificially or chemically induced coloring on houseplants, because I don't know. Personally, I think it's a little bit odd. Sure, maybe it's like a fun experiment to try to see if it's possible, but I'm not sure that I would buy one. But anyway, assorted foliage here from Costa Farms, more Syngonium, and then they had a little lonely Manjula hiding back here, not looking her best, but lately I've been finding them, but just the one, and that's it. So that's the Home Depot. Well, that was pretty sad. Let's go to Walmart. Normally they have their plants in there, but there's nothing in there right now, so we have to go inside. Okay, so never mind on Walmart. I went all the way to the back and I literally could not find where the like garden center connected to the store. So I peeked through the doors here to the other side and it just looks like there's nothing. There were no plants. I didn't see one single plant anywhere. And if there were, then I totally missed them because I didn't even find like the garden center area where like the pottery is and stuff. So I aborted the mission. I was walking around in there for long enough that I was like, I'm done. Like I'm done with this. So I think I just like had to go like around maybe. Like I genuinely do not understand Walmart. Stores like this give me like really bad anxiety. So we tried. But let's go to Lowe's and see what they have. So I just really don't want to check the Walmart that's like near where I live because it's kind of a scary Walmart. It's not in a nice neighborhood. So this was the only one that I was willing to like go in and walk around. So maybe once we're up in New Hampshire, we'll go to a Walmart up there. If there are any. I don't even know if there is one because we're moving. We found out it's official. We're moving end of March. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys the place and I can't wait to show you my future plant room. And how cute is this ring? We're gonna talk about it later. Anyway, let's go to Lowe's. All right, fam, Lowe's is our last hope today to find something good. We need something good. Okay, fam, so now we are at the Lowe's in Southington, Connecticut, and like Lowe's usually does, they just have more plants than the Home Depot, which is kind of funny because where I came from in New York, the Home Depot actually was like way bigger and usually had better stuff than Lowe's, but it seems like everywhere else Lowe's tends to be better and have more of a plant section, like just a bigger plant section. Anyway, trending tropicals here, the usual stuff. They're still on sale for $14.98, so tons of Synapsis Trubii Silver hanging out here, like a whole sea of them. And then they had some Amplissimum Silver. There were Calathea Dotties over there, and then the Rhaphidophora Hayei on the plank, just in case you guys did not know the names of those and you were curious. If I ever skip over a plant, please just leave a timestamp for me and I will do my best to help you identify the plant if I didn't go over it. So $24.98 for these. The stripy one is called a zebra plant. We've got some Haworthia up here. I thought that this snake plant was pretty cute as well. Some coffee plants, just checking out what's in these self-watering pots from Live Trends. All the air plants here, some alocasia, a couple of calathea hiding in the back, some ficus bonsais, and then these hanging baskets up here with some pothos varieties, a couple of maranta. These are $14.98 for these stripy pots. Not my favorite. I'm not like a big stripes kind of person. It kind of just reminds me of like my emo kid days when I loved to wear stripes, and now I look back on it and I can't see anything else. So anyway, it wasn't a phase, Mom, except for maybe the clothing choices. Anywho, Ascananthus, also known as Mona Lisa lipstick plant. I think the Mona Lisa just has like the wider, chunkier leaves on them, if I'm not mistaken. A few of you have asked me the difference between that and the Thai pink or pink Thai, and I have no idea. I probably couldn't tell you the difference between them if they were next to each other. Strawberry begonia, saxifraga, not actually a begonia, but it's still really cute. And then whatever this grass is, hemigraphis, I think is what it's called, but it just looks like grass, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So some more assorted foliage here, some croton in there looking really bright and terrible. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Everything is fine. We're looking at the same plants over and over, so I've got to entertain myself somehow. Also, look at how cute my ring is. Everything is fine. This is China Doll. I do actually think that that's a pretty cute plant. And then over here we have some more Pothos Enjoy and all these cute little pots here from Urban Jungle. Nice little baby Monstera Deliciosa for $13.98. What else? Some snake plants over here. This is the Moonshine, I think is what it's called. One of my favorites. I do like the color of it. This cute ivy that reminds me of dinosaur feet. Some creeping figs up here that I don't think anybody actually buys. And then they had this really nice philodendron Brazil looking full and healthy. Never mad about that. A couple of cute ficus ruby hanging out here for $22.98 in these pots from Urban Jungle. Some Dracaena. Never a shortage of Dracaena, and honestly they're probably the easiest plant on the face of the planet in my personal opinion. Tons of different varieties of them in here. This is the more kiwi type. You've got the more like bird nesty types in here as well. Some Syngonium. I'm just checking to see if there's anything different hiding back there, but there isn't. Some Wick and Grow containers down here, some of the older ones for $15.98. And then around the corner they have the newer Wick and Grow containers. These ones are $20. And this one has a really nice looking global green pothos in it. Definitely a really cute plant. I'm never mad about those. I like it better than the lemon meringue personally, but that is just me. Some ZZs hiding back here. Again, no shortage of Dracaenas and ferns and Aglaonema. And then they had one of these ginger plants. I forget the name off the top of my head. A few of you have put it in the comments, and I appreciate you guys for that. We can always learn from each other. $19.98 for the Calathea orbifolia. More ferns up here, a really nice dark leaf philodendron, cute calathea, some money trees that I always have to check just to be sure they don't have any sport variegation. More aglaonema down here in the wick and grow containers. And then over here we've got all of our quote-unquote lucky bamboo, which is also just Dracaena. Some really cute anthuriums. Never mad about a new anthurium leaf. I'm just a sucker for those. They're really pretty. And then these fiddle leaf figs actually didn't look half bad. I thought they looked pretty nice and healthy for $24.98. And then I can't really say the same for the rest of these floor plants over here. And then they did have this Dracaena white aspen, which is a really nice plant as well. I will probably be snagging one of those once we move and settle in, because David had mentioned that he liked it too. And I do try and get plants that go in our general space that he likes as well. This is the Hawaiian spider plant, also known as chlorophytum, and I thought it was pretty because the variegation is slightly different. And then, of course, I had to show you this Hoya carnosa Crimson Princess. Princess wears her variegation on the inside of the leaf like a dress, and the Crimson Queen wears her variegation on the outside of the leaf like a crown. That is how I always remember it, and I know some of you have said that that's really helped you. So if you're new here and you have not heard me mention it that way before, I hope that it can help you identify those two plants as well moving forward if that's something that you've struggled with. So I do have a playlist on my channel as well called Plant Comparisons, where I compare, I can say words, it's fine, where I compare two plants that people commonly get confused in an effort to help people to stop being confused. So I thought this plant was really cute too. It's some sort of false Aurelia, I'm pretty sure. And I just thought it was really nice and bushy, and I was contemplating if it would look cute in my gecko enclosures, but ultimately don't feel like buying anything right now. So the clearance rack was looking, you know, the way you would expect a clearance rack to look, but I do always like to see what kind of pottery they have. And I did think that this Hemalamina Selby was still really nice looking. This just needs a good prune and a little bit of love. It was $24.98, but it's half off on clearance, and I think that's an absolute steal for something that is perfectly fine. So I was tempted, but I don't need it right now. There's a fern hiding back there as well, and I just wanted to show you this. Philodendron is also perfectly fine and 100% rescuable and 50% off. So definitely not a bad deal. You get the pot as well. So if you guys are in the Southington area, I definitely recommend coming and checking out this Lowe's, if only just for the clearance rack here. They've got some pretty good stuff on it. This rabbit foot fern is definitely salvageable as well, just needs a little bit of love, and it would be totally fine. There's some aglaonema, some ponytail palms up here. Again, sometimes they just put things on clearance because they need space, and it's not always necessarily because there's anything wrong with the plant. So more of the same stuff over here. Pothos, Dracaena, some Calathea mixed in, Dieffenbachia, some really nice ferns in these hanging baskets here, some more pothos, assorted foliage, Calathea here. I forget what type that is, medallion maybe, but don't quote me. $15.98 for these pots of ZZs. I haven't seen those pots before. I've always got to tap on them and see what they're made out of, and they felt like some pretty cheap plasticky stuff, so I'm not impressed, but that's fine. And that is really it for what they have going on here. These pots look new as well. And then we've got the display up by the self-checkout. Don't forget to check that area. Sometimes they put things there that they don't have in the garden center area, like these Hoya Kamingiana on the trellis here, looking all cute and stuff. I don't love them on the trellis personally, But I do love this plant, and I think they're $18.98 from Urban Jungle, and I'm not mad about it. I look forward to seeing what other Hoya or less common plants they may release throughout the year. So some succulents here, cute monstera, a lot of the same stuff that we've already seen, and that's pretty much it for the Lowe's, you guys. Nothing really out of the ordinary today, but overall not a terrible selection either. Some cute pothos up here, and then this Scindapsus exotica, which is actually a halfway decent find. I don't usually see these very often, so not mad about it. That is it for Lowe's, you guys.
All right, fam. Well, they didn't have anything. They had a Hoya and some nice Scindapsus. But nothing new, unfortunately. So hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me anyway. The sun is starting to come out and it's like a little less gloomy, at least now, than when we started the video. But I also, one last time, had to show you my absolutely adorable hognose ring. Thank you so much to coppertist.wu for sending this to us. I absolutely had to show you guys because you're gonna be seeing it a lot. And honestly, when they sent it to me, I didn't think I was gonna have a real hoggy already, and I totally do. So in case you guys missed it, David bought me a hognose. He's like the tiniest little noodle. I will also leave you everything you need to know about coppertist if you use my discount code JAC25, that's JAC25, before the 15th. The sale only goes until the 15th, so it's a Valentine's Day sale. You get 25% off. After that, my code goes to like 15% off. So you guys are always gonna have a discount, but definitely don't miss the 25% off. It's even better than the 20% off that they have on their website right now. So don't sleep on it. They've got really, really cute reptile themed and nature themed. I just gave you guys the finger by accident. Nature themed jewelry, and I love it. I definitely plan on snagging more stuff from them, but I had to show you my cute little hoggy. Whatever I name my real hognose, I'm gonna name this one that Junior. It's little, he's so little. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, you should definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself some perky perks. You guys know the drill. There's a super thanks button, all of that good stuff. If you watched this whole entire video, leave me snake emojis in the comments below in honor of my new ring and my new snake. I just like love hognoses. They're so stinking cute. Look at that little face. Oh my goodness. And that's like what his real face looks like. It's just way too cute. And I honestly thought it was gonna like snag on stuff, and it hasn't been. It's very comfortable to wear, and I love it. I gotta get my second hole re-pierced so I can get these cute little cobra earrings that they have that I really want. Need it. Anyway, I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Don't forget to spread kindness. Don't forget to drink your water, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.